Hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? I'm already eating. Hello, hello. What's going on? And if you're wondering why I have this on vertical mode instead of horizontal, I turned it horizontal, but it said I need to change the orientation. So I'm still sticking to vertical. I'll make sure I have it ready for the next stream. But I got what I got done for this stream. What's going on there, everybody? Tonight's stream is called Holy Moly Week, and I'm going to tell you why. That's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. Royalty is in the building. Royalty. King Gabe. What's going on with you there, Gabe? How you doing there, man? How's you and Queen Tina? How's everything going? Uh-oh. I'm good, Gabe. Good and busy. But in a good way. Just coming in this week. Slowly but surely, adding different things to the stream. Changing it up. Still keeping it simple. And that's about it. That is about it. How was your day going, Gabe? Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello. Now remember, I'm eating. Busy week. How's everybody doing the week? If you don't mind coming in, you hit that like button for your man. We got some. Yo, fruit basket. That's not appropriate. No. So we're gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm waiting for some more people coming in. I'll show you what was under the shirt. And look very closely. Fruit basket. That's not a proper. And by the way, when everybody comes in, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. We are gonna have a good time tonight. I see I got my Coke Zero to go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Fruit basket, keep it family friendly. Like, calm down. You happy to see me, but goodness. Hold up now. Didn't even take me out to dinner first. Anad, hello. Asking me those type of questions. That was very rushed. Didn't even say hello to me. Trying to be nice and friendly and proper. Well, especially on Holy Week. And besides, I don't have an OnlyFans, and we on Holy Week. I'm definitely not going to promote that on Holy Week. Hello, Anad. Hello, fruit basket. Calm down, there, fruit basket. That kind of party. Everyone, when you come in, if y'all don't mind hitting that like button, we got a lot to talk about. Not just productions that I'm in and projects that I have coming up, we are going to first give thanks. Yeah, that's right, everybody. After Holy Week, give thanks for our Lord and Savior, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for his sacrifice this Passover week. I also want to talk about some movies that are coming up, some film productions that I'm going to be working in, theater productions. And I want to talk a little bit about anime and my big conundrum with it. Yo, what's going on? My boy Me is in the house. What's up, Me? What's going on, homie? You got a week? Me too, man. Me too, me too. I'm telling you, it is. That's why this stream is called Holy Moly Week. Because it's holy. And oh boy. The Lord has blessed me. Yes, it's pizza. Almost done with it. It is the California Pizza Kitchen barbecue chicken pizza. And I'm almost done with it. The chicken up. Usually I would start eating when I get on the stream, but I was already in the middle of eating. Yes, indeed. Everybody be sure to hit that like button. I know I'm not sound like I'm begging for likes, but I know when people are in here, hey, that lets YouTube know that your man is on the right track. Now we are going to get started. First and foremost, I like to say, I want to thank God in the name of his son, Jesus Christ. Thank you for that like, whoever it is. Thank you so much. I want to thank God in the name of his son, Jesus Christ, for his sacrifice. Jesus' sacrifice on Calvary's cross, thousands of years ago, to save the sins of mine as well as everybody else's, to save us from our sins. Whether the rest of the world choose to accept it or not. Yo, what's going on, Mills? How you doing there? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. And I know a couple of weeks back I mentioned I was going to do a live stream of the 10 Commandments. I still might. I'm going to have to break it up. But when I do, yo, Veery, what's going on with you, Veery? I got my boy King Gabe in here. Me is here. Mills is here. Veery is here. Praise God. What's going on? You doing good, Mills? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. This is a holy moly week. What I mean by the holy moly week, put a 1 in the chat if you want to know why it's going to be so holy moly. Because I'll start talking about it, but I want to get some engagement. If y'all want to know why this week is going to be a holy moly week while I'm eating on this pizza, thank you, Jesus, for this pizza. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know. Why it's holy moly week. I got 1. We got another 1. Any more 1s out there? Mm-hmm. I'm like, Mr. Brown? This is your granddaddy. No, I'll tell you why. I will tell you why. Because first of all, I'm grateful and thankful for the life, death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ and the soon-to-be return of Jesus Christ, especially the way this world is going. The way this world is going, he coming back again. We just got to stay geared up. We got to stay prayed up. We got to stay on course, people. Now, whether you believe it or not, it's your choice. My choice, as that scripture states, is for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. I know y'all see me on these lives. I get wild. I get amped. Yeah, I might do some cussing. Yeah, I might say something I ain't got no business saying. I might do all kind of things I ain't supposed to be doing. But I ain't never denying the Lord. That's a fact. Okay, he put up with me, and I'm not going to deny him. I love him that much. I know he infinitely loves me. What's going on, Cameron McQueen? How you doing there, Cam? Bless you, Cam. Bless you. How you doing there, bud? Everybody, when you come in the chat, you don't mind, immediately hit that like button. Also, I want to let you know, I've started a Discord group. I have started a Discord group. Hold on. Y'all stay right there. Stay right there, stay right there, stay right there. Don't y'all go anywhere. Y'all go anywhere, I'm gonna whoop you. I'm gonna whoop you if you go anywhere. You see, I'm jogging. Your man is jogging. So, the name of my Discord, let me go and say it now. Hey, Maddie, what's going on with you, Maddie? Hey, hello, Avery. Avery Wackles. Forgive me if I'm not saying it right. Avery Wackles. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm butchering it. What's going on, Avery? How you doing there, bud? How you doing there, my friend? So, the name of my Discord is called The One EJS Central. King Gabe Royalty is in that group. Okay. I am going to make sure I get Caden in that group. And I'm also Veery. I haven't forgot about you, man. I'll make sure you get in the group. Avery, Maddie, Cam, please let me know if you're on Discord. And if you are, please put it in the chat what your Discord is so you can become a member and stay up to date on all things that I got going. And you do that for me, write that in the chat, and we're gonna keep that up. How's your day been going, Avery? How's your day been going, Miracle? Thank you so much, Gabe. One EJS Central. How's things been going with you, Maddie? How's life been treating you, girl? Thank you so much, Gabe. Thank you. Everything's been good. Well, I'm telling everybody why this is a holy moly week. Yes, we talking about that right now. Well, I'm telling you why it's a holy moly week. Because, and I will keep on saying it, we are celebrating the life, the birth, the life, the death, the burial, and resurrection, and the ascension, and the soon to be return of Jesus Christ. Because the way this world is going, y'all, we gotta make sure we keep in touch with the Lord. And Avery, if you don't have Discord, that's okay. I am on Facebook and Instagram, and so I do have some bonus pages on Instagram, the one EJS on Instagram as well as Facebook. But if not, you can just go by my actual social media is Edwin Sherman 2293. If you like to. And also on Facebook, Edwin Sherman, because people know who I am. If I try to sit there and hide my identity, it's like, come on, people know who I am. How you doing, Mills? Sally, I'm watching in class and I got to head out. I'm gonna subscribe, like your vibes. Thank you, Mills. Please like and subscribe, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. If you're on the Discord, please give me your Discord so you can stay in touch. So I'm trying to get everybody's Discord or contact information. I'll have probably a big newsletter that I'm trying to work on, but right now I'm just working on everything with Discord. So it's a holy moly week because first and foremost, I will continue to say it again. We celebrating the birth, life, death, burial, resurrection, ascension, and soon to come back again, Jesus Christ. Number two, he has blessed me to become very busy in this time of my life. I don't take it for granted. As an actor, of course, I have a regular job, y'all. I'm by no means big time yet. As an actor, I have been blessed to make a lot of great connections, to be working in several productions, to get my own productions off the ground, even if it's just a small skits. A lot of things have really been taken off. Boom, 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 like that. Back to 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 back. And I see things coming in the future. I'm keeping my mouth closed on it, but things back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And it's just really, really, amazing. Also, I will say, if y'all see right here, and I just want to shout this out while I'm wearing this shirt, my late uncle, Isaiah Sherman Jr., this is his shirt. And he was a diehard Grambling Knight. And a lot of times I just wear his shirts. That's for comfort. So if you just want to, wonder why are you rocking a Grambling shirt? You said hi on Discord, Avery? Oh, no, you say you don't have a Discord. Oh, my apologies. You're just saying hi. Thank you so much, Avery. Thank you for coming in. And if you don't mind, my friend, you like and subscribe and everything. I was gonna ask Avery, and I'm going off a random topic here. What's your favorite food? Everybody, put in the chat. What's your favorite food? OFC. If y'all don't mind me asking, I'm like real slow right now because my mind like, phew, what's the OFC? Oh, chicken Alfredo. Ooh, now you eating good. Well. I'm eating barbecue chicken pizza. And I know I should be eating with this here. Of course. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Avery. But yes, as an actor, things are really building up. Things are really building up. Really getting busy. The schedule is really coming together. Last night, I had a chance. Shout out to Marcus personally. Got a photo shoot in. You're gonna be seeing some new looks on this channel. Revamping the style a little bit more. Changing up the format just a little bit more. Bringing in more entertainment, more scripted entertainment. Just a little bit more. I know I've kind of slacked on some of the skits, but I got some more coming. I'd rather, when I do come out with the skits, instead of just coming out with so many that might not strike well, I want to make sure every time a skit comes out, it strikes good and the audience loves it and it gets a high rating and people are engaged and they enjoy it. So I'm no half-bit player with this. I'm serious about it. Another reason why, like I say, I'm busy with this week. So much is going on. So much is coming up. It's something about the season of spring. I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with me. It's something about the season of spring that just perks you up. Do you get perked up during the spring? Yes or no? If spring makes you happy, put a 1 or a yes in the chat. If spring just kind of like all the engines are revved up. Because I know for me, you gotta go, Maddie? That's cool. Thank you for coming in, Maddie. Thank you. I also hope that you liked and subscribed when you came in. Well, I already know you subscribed. You just hit that like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, Maddie. Be blessed, Maddie. Be safe. And you know you are always welcome back, Maddie. Everybody say bye to Maddie. Say bye to our friend Maddie. Avis 1, 2, 3. What's going on, Avis? How are you? You too, man. Love you too. Joshua Morel, what's going on, homie? What's going on? How are you doing? From North Kakalaki, how you doing there, friend? How are you doing, my friend? We got Avis and Joshua Morel in the house. That's my middle name, Joshua. So you know you're already good in my book. How's the week been treating y'all? Avis. And where are you from, Avis? Or Aves? Is it Avis or Aves 1, 2, 3? Correct me. Let me know. Put on 1. This is strictly for AVES 1, 2, 3. Is it Aves or Avis? Ave like Ave Maria? Ave Maria. So it's kind of like that. Let me know if I just got a like, so I might have hit something there. I might have been neither. Okay. If it was like a pronunciator. Let's see, I'm interested. I want to make sure I'm getting it right. It's not AV. Okay, so Ave and add an S. So Aves or Aves. Forgive me, that is my fault if I'm messing it up. I want to make sure I get it right. Thank you for being engaging with me. That's all right. I tell you what. AVES 1, 2, 3. Are you on Discord? Because that's one thing I'm talking about too. We can reach out on Discord, and you can correct me on Discord if you want to send like a you're not on there? What social media platforms are you on? Everybody send me out what social media platforms are you on, or if we just should do like an email type of system or something like that, or maybe like a I believe WhatsApp does that. I might have to get used to WhatsApp a lot more. Also, you're not on social media. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, you're not allowed to? Okay, how? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I tell you what, how about if I just call you for short AV? Because sometimes I give people nicknames. How does AV sound? Giving you an option, like yay or nay. Do you like it? Do you don't like it? AV 123. I like the AV 123 because I don't want to butcher it. Oh, so that worked. AV 123. Yes, indeed. So last night, had a photo shoot. Really good photo shoot with Marcus Persley. And in the video, I told everybody if you really look closely at the shirt, I'm wearing a white shirt, but I really want you, if you ever looking at Discord, anybody that's a member of the Discord, try to do your best to look through the shirt. There's a particular theme I'm going for. I don't want to tell everything. I still want to kind of keep it a little surprise, you know? There's a little bit of surprise. So there's that. One thing I do want to talk about, and I guess it's my fault personally, and it's not the main theme of this stream. I might utilize the stream. I always seem to feel left out in anime conversations. I'm not an anime hater. By no means. Love anime. But I'm not the most diehard of anime. Catch my drift? Like, I don't know all the lore. If there comes a point where people are talking about anime, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. And then when it gets really, really, really deep, detailed to the episode, I'm like, yeah. I know, like the lores that I'm into the most is wrestling. Of course, I haven't really kept up with wrestling like I used to. Movies, old classic movies. But I really like I'm almost like ashamed myself on a lot of things. What animes do I watch the most? And I'm glad you asked that question, Gabe, because everybody know about Dragon Ball Z. And I'm gonna tell you when I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z. It was when Boo had turned everybody into chocolate. I'll never forget it. He turned everybody into chocolate and ate them. And I personally, I don't know why, just as a Dragon Ball Z fan, I was just so turned off by it. I guess because Frieza was so diabolical and so vicious. You know, how destructive he was. You know, just using his finger and just blasting you. Cell would devour his enemies with his stinger. That used to creep me out as a kid. I'm like, oh! Look, we're doing the Android 16 and 17. Oh! You know? But after Boo, I was just turned off from it. But now, as far as other animes, it would have to be animes associated with another property. So, for instance, Street Fighter. In 2006, 2007, I was in a huge, I'm going to even put 2008. I was in a huge Street Fighter kick. This was before Street Fighter had another boom period. You know, Street Fighter had its boom period in the 90s. Early 2000s, it was still there with the Marvel versus Capcom era, Third Strike era. And then after a while, it really, really waned. I would like say waned. It's like, then it was like the Soul Calibur, Mortal Kombat, where like the characters were really, like the women were so suggestive. All they would really wear is like one little piece of loincloth, and the guys were like more chunkier. And that's about it. Street Fighter really didn't make another comeback to like 09, 010, 011. When Street Fighter 4 came out, that's what really brought the series back with a vengeance. And I was so happy about that. I'm like, about time Street Fighter comes back. But there was a TV series called Street Fighter 2, the animated series. That was one of my favorite animes. I still have the DVD. As a matter of fact, if you look on my TikTok, and I can pull out the DVD right now and show you, it was one of my favorite animes. And then the Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, is a favorite. So it would have to be an anime that's associated with different property. Now, why am I talking about this in the Holy Week stream? Well, I'm going to go more in depth. I will go more in depth about that. As a matter of fact, that might be a topic I might save for a later stream on Hoopla. And I mentioned this in the Discord. I mentioned that this thing called Retro Crush. Retro Crush is basically a binge pass to watch or have access to all the animes that they have in their system. So these are old school animes from like the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. And I'll be honest, that's the kind of style I like a little bit more. I like a more mature, grittier, sometimes gorier in certain areas. Maybe more explicit in certain areas. It's kind of like reality based with a little bit of a hyper fantasy type of vibe. So if you are like an old school anime fan, there's this thing like Wicked City, Go-Go 13, Cobra. This is a City Hunter. Old school stuff. I think my biggest thing with any type of archetype, whether it be anime, wrestling, which I like mainstream wrestling as well as old school, anime, wrestling, video games, movies. I love obscure, hidden gem niches. I think that's something I always, even with music. Old school, obscure, hidden niches is like what they consider unsung on TV One. That's the type of stuff I like. But I do want to go out more, branch out more into the anime realm, so I won't feel so left out. And it's not like I don't know nothing completely about it, but it's just like I can't debate on it. Or like I'll tell you another one I love: Cowboy Bebop, Gundam. Okay, like those are some ones I'm very familiar with. So things of that nature. And that's one topic I think I'm gonna have to save for like a future stream. As a matter of fact, I'm writing that down. And why I feel. So that's one thing I like to get into a little bit more. But if everybody's enjoying the stream, put a 1 in the chat if you're enjoying the stream. If you're liking everything that's going on right here. As we're talking about this Holy Week and in the media, ironically, around this time, as we're talking about Jesus Christ, there's another movie coming out called Sinners. And Michael B. Jordan is the leading star of this production, and Ryan Coogler is the director. Now, this is the same director of Black Panther. Wakanda Forever, Fruitvale Station, etc. And so, at first I was like, well, I don't know if I watch Sinners or not. I might give it a shot. I don't know. But then when I start to look up more about it and catching this wave of this film, I'm getting more engaged to where I'm thinking about seeing it. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm still debating on it if I want to see Sinners or not. This year, I have been going to the theaters a lot more. And I guess because so many times I have not gone out like I probably should have, like just to go out and enjoy myself, that it's time to branch out a little bit more. See some different things. I know I got this little like white stain. I think I dropped something on here, but just go out a lot more. Just go out and enjoy myself. And I know probably wiping this, whatever this is. I had like a cinnamon roll earlier. But yeah, just going out a lot more, treating myself, and getting more. Getting more just an authentic, just fun experience. You know what I mean? Just doing that. As a performer, as an artist myself, and I know a lot of times I've mentioned that, and I'm like, I'm just so selfish. I just keep on talking about how much of an artist I am, how much of a performer I am. But it's that same dynamic of, well, who else is going to tell me? Who else is going to promote me? Who else is going to push me? If nobody else do it, I'll push myself. You know what I mean? And I know I'm digging in my teeth. I know it's so nasty. Ugh. But I definitely would like to just showcase myself more. Rimdo, yes, I'm having a blessed day, my friend. How about you? Are you having a blessed day? Thank you for coming in. If you please hit that like button for me, I greatly appreciate it. How is your day going? Hopefully, you having a very blessed day on this holy week. And that's my good friend Miracle Productions, King Gabe. King Gabe, just say hello. Thank you so much, Reem. I greatly appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. Another thing that I want to get more into anime, really branch out more. Heck, for all we know, this might be the calling or start of me just creating my own anime. Who knows? Because I want to. I'm blessed, bro. Just here to show some support. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for just coming to support. I really appreciate you. I don't know if you're on Discord. I better just get my Discord group together. If not, if you're just on social media, if not, as long as you like and subscribe, stay tuned. Every Monday and Friday, I go live. My start times are between 8 and 8:30. Those between the start times. So hey, my friend, you are more than welcome. Thank you just for coming in and want to support. You're cool like that. Shout out to Reem, though. That's a real one right there. Yes, and Reem, be sure to check out my friend Miracle Productions, his channel. Be sure to check him out. And Gabe, I'm going to tell you, now I want to shout out a real friend, and that's King Gabe in this live. He's a true friend. He's a true buddy. Y'all know nobody talk bad about my homie King Gabe. He a real one. You hear me? And being around somebody like Gabe who was just determined to create his own stories and put them out there from childhood, is rubbing off on me. And I'm like, you know what? I really need to take the initiative. All the stories that I've put together, like in my head and things I've written down, literally, there's some of these are like 10, 20, almost 30 years old. I need to bring to life. I'm good, Maddie. I'm glad you came back, Maddie. Thank you, Reem. I greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you for liking and subbing. Thank you so much. But yes, but just bringing out more content that's tangible. I know I can run my mouth. I know I can entertain, but having more tangible content. Speaking of that, one thing, like I said about this channel, what you're going to see a heck of a lot more, what you will see a heck of a lot more is more pre-recorded content. I have really been pushing and bringing in some scripted, not scripted, some vlogging content. A lot of events have been coming up here in the area in Shreveport, and whether it's theater, whether it's just like local events, food events, local community things like that, just good fun stuff, especially with this beautiful spring weather. You guys are going to see me behind the scenes. You guys are going to see me in my ventures going into these different places. And like I said, on the Discord and the different locations, I'm going to just show y'all, just having a good time together, whether you're doing schoolwork, whether you clean up around the house, whatever you may be doing, you are basically going to just be in for that ride. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Let me get something real quick. Get this here. But yeah, but basically that's about it. Just enjoying that. Well, you and Casey are the best. Oh, thank you, Gabe. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Like I have some of the coolest friends, and then there's. Let me tell y'all something, and this is what I will say about my fan base. No, I'm not a big star, but I am going to be bold enough. I had something to do with my mom. That's cool, Maddie. Look, take care of Emily. Take care of her. I called my mom. I told her I wouldn't be able to make it to the house today, but I called my mom and checked on her, and she's doing all right. Weather just getting to her. And things like something going on in the atmosphere, like a change they call the barometric pressure. And I can feel it too. Sometimes I feel it in my back. But anyways, I'm watching WrestleMania, by the way. I want to talk about WrestleMania too. I really want to talk about WrestleMania. But yes. When it comes to my fan base, my friends, You guys are the true real deal because you keep coming back. You're loyal. You're honest. And I'm gonna go ahead and speak into existence. There will come a time where my following will be huge. So huge to where I might not be able to be as personal with you guys on streams like I would like to. But I would hope that in the future, I'll have like a system or something set up where I'll be able to keep in touch with you guys. So you guys will be in why I say the quote unquote like the VIP club of the fan base. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I love to create. I'm following this calling of a creator, of a creative. Um, it gives me energy. It gives me life. It gives me motivation, a purpose. What I like to do, of course, we still have to do. We have to do to pay the bills. And nothing in this life comes easy. But I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing, and being around great friends like Gabe, like Casey, like Christina, like and just having a great following. I might have disciples like Jesus. Oh Lord, I don't know. No, nobody like Jesus now. Nobody like Jesus. It had to have following. Yes, that'd be great. Disciples. I don't know if y'all be much disciples, but just a following. Hey, that's cool too. That's a good thing when you have a following. When you have a following that's loyal to you, that's a great thing. Keep doing content, bro. The only one that can stop you is never forget the real rap. Oh, absolutely, man. I'm gonna keep on. And you guys stay tuned. I will be coming out with some more skits pretty soon, especially this Easter week. This resurrection week, this holy week. I will be coming out with some. I don't know what my allergies been acting up a lot. Oh, be careful. Well, yeah, it's just that time of year, Maddie. It's that time of year where your allergies gonna get to rage and they're gonna get to acting a nut. I already know. Oh my god. They're gonna get to acting a fool. Ooh. They're gonna get to acting a fool. And speaking of that, just this time of year, I am watching WWE right now as they're showcasing the best matches of WrestleMania. And I will say that I will be going live this weekend to watch WrestleMania. Yeah, definitely get you some allergy medicine, Maddie. Definitely get you some allergy medicine. It's that pollen and it's the flowers in the atmosphere. It's a beautiful time of year, but this is also a lot of times when people get sick because things are warming up or it's hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. So be sure to do that. I am watching a live stream right now. Brock Lesnar is pummeling the hell out of Roman Reigns. This is an older match. They just show like the best of. But yes, WrestleMania is this weekend. And so I will be going live this weekend to watch WrestleMania. I know I'm eating crumbs off this pizza. This is a good pizza. I probably will, because this is 2 nights. Maybe Saturday, I'm going to talk with a good friend of mine, CJ, because he's going to have a WrestleMania party. And because he's going to have a WrestleMania party, I might stop by just for a little bit. I might stop by for a little bit for one of those nights. But WrestleMania is on 2 nights. But one of those WrestleManias, I'm going live. One of those nights, I will go live. I have to see which one will be more worth it, Who knows? I might do both. But stay tuned this weekend. I will be going live this weekend. So WrestleMania is usually 4 hours. And that's what I want to talk about. And I'm going back and I'm jumping different subjects. I will not do the 10 Commandments live this week. What I will do, I will save the 10 Commandments for a later date. So that way nothing is like clashing with it. This weekend will be more WrestleMania. Get ready for some, like I said, some skits for Easter. Easter skits. Resurrection skits. And yeah. Just coming out with the content this week. It's going to be a it's already a very busy week, but it's going to even get more busy, more, more and more to say loaded, but loaded in a good way. My dad's allergic to all fruits, but lemons and limes are in nature. Who will have Passion of Christ? Passion of Christ. I was thinking about that. Because Passion of Christ is a intense movie. And you know what? I can watch Passion of the Christ. I was thinking about maybe Friday. And I can't make an excuse for it. I'll be honest. I was about to make an excuse for it. But I think it's because, I think it's the emotional and the spiritual side with the blood and gore. It's a very, very intense movie. It's not like watching a Terrifier where you're like, oh my goodness, ugh. But when you care for the Lord, you follow the Lord, you follow His doctrine, at least to the best of your ability, and you see that scene taking place and how detailed it is, it's like, ooh, it's intense. But if I do watch Passion of the Christ, if I do have like a live stream reaction to Passion of Christ, which I've already seen the film several times, it'll be Friday, which will be a little bit more accurate. It'll be more appropriate. I won't watch it on Easter Sunday because by that Sunday morning, He resurrected. Amen. You'll join back Friday. I appreciate it, Maddie. Thank you so much. But I'll see what I do. I won't I won't promise it, because I even thought about with Easter, it's like I don't know if I should go for Passion of the Christ or one of the other more lighter toned Jesus stories. Like the Bible series or the Son of God or King of Kings. But if not, we'll do Passion of the Christ. We will definitely see. I'm watching. If you are enjoying the live right now, put a yes or one in the chat if you are enjoying it. Ooh, I'm watching this wrestling match. So yeah, looking at this WrestleMania, definitely going to be streaming WrestleMania this week. It's probably going to be one of the nights. Yes, I have watched the Jesus movie with Jeremy Sisto. It's been a while since I watched that one, but I do remember it. I have watched that one. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's Final Destination. Oh, Lord. Okay, yeah, I was just looking at the trailer. Oh, this guy right here. Ew, watching the Final Destination trailer. How many of y'all remember Final Destination? Oh, got a copy of the Jeremy Sisto Jesus story? I'm thinking about it. Because I'm really I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do that one. I know I'm gonna get my head back into the camera. So I'm gonna see there's so many options. There's really so many options. I will tell y'all this Sunday at my church, we always have the Easter program. Yeah, I remember. It's a great movie. Oh yeah, it is. It is a great movie. I'll be playing Jesus in my Easter play again, because then nobody else nobody else has played the role. So when we have the crucifixion scene, when we do have the crucifixion scene, in the resurrection scene, I will be playing Jesus in the play. So I always try to give my best effort every year. Thank you, Reem. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we do it. We have the Easter play every year, and so playing the role of Jesus. Hey, all I say before I go out there is you played Jesus in your Easter play game at 14. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah. Childhood memories as well as adulthood memories. As I'm playing the role of Jesus again this year. And so it's always a pleasure, always an honor to play the Lord. I'm just switching streams. I'm looking at Drake Uncharted right now. Drake Uncharted 3. It's always a pleasure. You want to make sure you always give your best effort. You know, you don't want to just half do it. But yeah, that's my plan for Holy Week. I do have some other ideas and projects in the works. And when I say that, I'm not just saying like blowing smoke. No, I really do. It's just more so, you know, getting ready for those, waiting for the producers. Do I have a Jesus week? No, I'm gonna just be a bald headed Jesus. Yeah, I know. And I'll be honest with you, Gabe. And if I were to use a wig, it would have to it just for aesthetic. It would have to be like a dreaded wig. Like if you see me with the dreads, I don't need the hair to upstage the importance of the role. You know what I mean? Like that. And I believe the Lord would agree with me on this one. Yeah, I don't know how you would confirm that, but I believe the Lord would agree with me on this one. Black folks with white person Jesus hair just don't look right. That's like if a white person had an Afrocentric wig. You know what I'm saying? It looked off. Like I've seen some black folks in plays where they had the long press perm hair of Jesus, and it threw away. It upstaged the meaning and purpose of the role of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have nobody having a wig that's distracting. Like, and even if I did have a dreaded wig, I would almost rather it be short or even have like a miniature fro or kinkier fro because his hair was like lamb's wool and his feet were like brass. So those are some dark feet. That's a whole other topic. But yeah. So now I won't be wearing a wig. Now I have grown out my beard. Of course, if you know the detail, I know they really they show it in Passion of the Christ. They were plucking his beard hairs out. They were grabbing his beard. And they were literally ripping the hairs off his face. Like that was Lord really went through a lot. You too, Reem. God bless you, Reem. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Everybody say bye to Reem. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciate it. We've been on the live for 48 minutes. It's been a blessing. I'm yawning, but I ain't gonna go to sleep. I'm not really sleepy like that, but how is everybody else doing tonight? Let me do this here while I'm also on my. I'm going to check something really quickly. Let me check a Discord. So, bye, Reem. You take it easy. All right, so everybody, let's go get to another topic. Back to the movie Sinners. I'm thinking about going to see that movie. And I have two more movies I really know for sure I have planned this year. I've talked about them in previous lives, but this year I'm definitely going out to the movies more. Going out and enjoying myself more. That is for sure. Always good to just go out, see something different, feel something different. Always good to have be updated on things. Like, forgive me, I'm logging in. Let me see. If it's not doing that, I'm not gonna worry about it. I won't push it. No, I just will not. It's not gonna push it. There you go. That is it. But yes. See, I'm just looking at my TV screen. I am not sleepy, everybody. Honestly, I'm not. Go, I'm yawning. Yo, what's up, Lexi? How are you doing? Great to see you, Lexi. How has your day been going? How is your week lining up? How has everything been going for you? Awesome, awesome. Awesome. What did you have to eat, Lexi? What was on the menu tonight for dinner? What was on the menu? Oh, this part where Seth Rollins come in, he interfered. I remember this. This is actually like officially, 10 years ago? Wow, how time fly. I'm looking at WrestleMania right now. Wow. Watching this video. Mm-mm. Ooh, chicken. Yes, the dog is really quiet. I had a barbecue chicken pizza, Lexi. Barbecue chicken pizza. And yes, the dog is quiet. Everyone, put a shh in the chat if you want to see my sweet puppy sleep. Also, if you're in the chat, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Because we are going to have some fun tonight. I'm really thinking about doing some other things, some more unorthodox things. Hit that like button, people. If you haven't already hit that like button, be sure to do so. Shh. Lexi, do you want to see my dog? She sleeps. She all curled up right now. I just bought her some toys. If y'all want to see my sweet puppy dog, Nail Puppy. If y'all want to see Nail Puppy, put a Nell in the chat. Just say Nail. And I'll show you Puppy. She trying to scratch herself. Nail Puppy. All right. Here she is. I'm turning the camera. Look at that sweet puppy. That's a sweet old puppy. Watch this. She got her eyes open. It's my sweet puppy. Say hey, puppy. Say hey, puppy. What's your papa, papa? What's your papa, puppy? She better not poop. You scratch it. What you scratch it? Yeah, I'm going to kind of She started scratching. I don't know what she had going on. Oh, I'm becoming an old man. So that was Nail Puppy. Oh, also, I'm gonna show you a series that I've been watching lately because on my job we're gonna have a podcast. I'm gonna show y'all what series I've been watching. Yo, Rain Roberts, what's going on? How you doing there, Rain? Great to see you. Great to see you. How you doing? Rain, also known as Casey. How you been doing, Case? You good? You good? I'm just glad you came in. Always ask everybody if you join the live, if you have not hit that like button yet, please do so. That lets YouTube know that your man is on the roll. I'm doing the right thing. And I'm telling y'all what other TV series I've been watching lately because my job, we're going to have a podcast soon. So I'm doing some research on a very entertaining and engaging series. And thank you for hitting that like button. I'm going to show y'all what I've been watching. And yes, I'm an old school lover because I love physical media. I love DVDs. Always have, always will. Bam! Severance. I have been watching Severance. This show is a trip. It's really talking about wanting to escape the societal lock on the mind. And we're really going to talk about it on my job. So stay tuned for that. Might even talk about it here. Yeah. Boom. Really good series. Really, really good series. I got something. If y'all see me blow on the screen, it's because I got someone. Okay, never mind. I ain't got to blow on the screen. But yes, really, really, really good series. You haven't seen it? You gotta check this out. You gotta check it out. It's really a good show. The pacing of it, slow, a little bit more quieter style, but it's engaging. Once you really get invested and hooked, though, it's good. It's good. Oh, I remember that Money in the Bank ladder match. He had that ladder and John Morrison backflip with that ladder. Excuse me. Back in the day, WrestleMania, and I think, and I'll probably talk about this when I do a stream about WrestleMania. Back in the day, WrestleMania, I really like how they did the ropes and color scheme for that WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 24. Always had a signature gimmick to it, or several signature gimmicks that made me want to watch WrestleMania. They really don't have it anymore now. And when they got rid of those gimmicks, it kind of went down. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more since I'm right here. And those gimmicks were, number one, the Money in the Bank ladder match. Money in the Bank ladder match was always a standard. We knew somebody like Shelton Benjamin, John Morrison, Carlito, Chris Jericho, Jeff Hardy, any high flyer was going to rock the house with matches like that. Because before them, there were the TLC matches of the early 2000s with Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, and the Dudley Boys. So that was always one formula. Another formula, they always had the women's match that, of course, to today's societal standards, people would not like, but they always had the Playboy Bunny or Playboy model gimmick tailored match. So any woman in the company that was basically on the cover of Playboy that month, she would automatically get a match or a spot at WrestleMania. A la in the 90s, of course, Sable. But you would have Ashley Mazzaro or Christy Hemme, Maria Kanellis, women like that. They would always be in that Playboy Bunny style match. Which, whether it be a more sensual match or just a regular woman's match, would just put Playboy Bunny on top of it. Then you always had an Undertaker match. This is when Undertaker was undefeated. I hate when Brock Lesnar beat him. Because when Brock Lesnar beat him, the mystique and the power of the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak just went to, it was gone. I stopped being excited about WrestleMania. I stopped being excited about WrestleMania. It just sucked ever since then. It absolutely sucked ever since then. At least for me. Yeah. But yeah. And I've always said it, you guys, when it comes to WrestleMania, because WrestleMania will be in New Orleans next year. When it comes to WrestleMania, I'm either going to be in the audience for the first time and actually watch the show comfortably, or I'm going to be in the show. I don't know, interpret it as you will. And I'm not going to be no small bit player. Now, you're going to see me and hear me speak on the show in a very prominent way. I always kind of guesstimate as a manager. Now, I might get a little physical too, might kick some butt. I always said that dream. I don't know why, but I do. But yeah. That's my goal. Battle Dome. Have I watched Battle Dome? Are you talking about something in the 90s game? Battle Dome? That sounds very 90s-esque. I don't think I have. We've been on the stream for 1 hour and 1 minute. I might take on a challenge, man. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I won't say I won't. I'm yawning. I won't say I won't. Oh, MVP should never did that. That was a mistake. But yeah. Like I'm sitting here on a Battle Dome Wrestling. I saw a little bit in 2002. The yawning crack. Yawning got you cracking up. Wait a minute. Battle Dome, is that with was that like an animated cartoon? I think I know what you're talking about now. No, this is something different. Oh, okay. Yeah, because Terry Crews was in this. Terry Crews is in this. And they have a very, very distinct gimmicks. Very, very wild, live wrestling. Because it was like wrestling / something different. It was a lot different. Hold on. Battle Dome was like 99, It was very, very different. Because it wasn't traditional wrestling. It was not traditional wrestling. I'm kind of going to sit right here for right now. Almost like American Gladiator mixed with something else, kind of. Yeah. Kind of Gladiator-esque type of. Yeah, so it is a little bit different style, but yeah. And now I remember. I barely remember it, but yeah, because Terry Crews was T Money. Terry Crews was T Money in that show. I remember now, actually. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan is playing dual roles in the Sinners film, so that should be pretty good. I need to know to pack on lean muscle. I know I kind of slouched down in this position right here. Kind of mixes it up a little bit. Terry Crews always says, indeed. in Euro training. Indeed. Like the website. Indeed. Yep. But guys, let's see. Been on live for an hour and 5 minutes. Actually, I don't know why I thought this was. I've been on the live a lot longer. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna stay on a little bit more. We still got some time. We still got some time to just talk and chat. Let's see. I'm going to find a good while we are just on here.
The moment you step.
Oh, here's somebody watching Angry Man now. I'm finding out. Ooh. This might not be the most appropriate thing. But I'm asking, how y'all feel about this Diddy situation? P. Diddy. Puffy. Diddy. What about your movies you were in? What about the movies I was in? That's a better topic than talk about Diddy. Well, the movies I was in. I will say when it comes to the new Superman movie coming out, I could say I actually worked on the same set as the guy who played Lex Luthor. I can say that. I can say that I have worked with, let's see, I'm looking at here. Yep. I've actually, I can say I've worked with him. And in the time that I met him, he was, really cool. Wasn't like arrogant and like that. He was just, determined about finishing the job, doing what he's supposed to do as an actor. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And I know me and this yawning, but I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. We're going to have fun on this live. We are going to have some fun on this live. If that means I got to look at all these different WrestleManias, but I don't know how long.
You are ringside.
That's okay. So that's WrestleMania 10. Is it WrestleMania 10? No, that's not WrestleMania 10. It's WrestleMania 9. WrestleMania 9 with the Las Vegas thing. I'm going to use the yawn attack. Oh, I'm going to use the yawn attack. That's what I'm going to have to do. Damn, look at Macho Man. Macho Man decked out. Oh, man, that was a different day in time with WrestleMania. They really did a good job. That WrestleMania was all outdoors. It's a pretty WrestleMania. A pretty WrestleMania because it was all mostly, if not all, daylight. I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what? I wouldn't say learn about Yu-Gi-Oh! As much as probably relearn Yu-Gi-Oh! That means I have to relearn Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, because I remember I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time. I used to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time on JetX.
Family and the history.
Just learn again. Definitely doing that. Oh, Shawn Michaels and Luna Vachon. Oh, there goes Sensational Sherry. I'm just looking at this here with the WrestleMania.
I know what she's doing, Rashi. Come to beg him. Take me.
Reading manga. Oh, yeah. Reading some manga. And you know what? I can show you guys some of the manga that I have. I think I might have already showed y'all some of them. But I can show y'all just some more of the manga that I indeed do have. if you want to see. Oh yeah. Oh Yu-Gi-Oh. I remember. I remember those good times. I definitely remember those good times. With Yu-Gi-Oh on JetX, 2002, 2003. I remember them days. Oh yeah. In the summer, of course, I know y'all said y'all was in summer school. It was during the summertime for me. I was like, yeah. Oh yeah, I believe it. Usually the manga and anything, the original work is a lot darker than say the television. Because television, they're gonna condense it down. That's just like what they did with X-Men. You know, X-Men was X-Men even in the cartoon, it was very dark. Even in the cartoon, X-Men was extremely dark. But the comic is even a heck of a lot darker. A heck of a lot darker. And they really condensed, they really censored and condensed a lot. They really, really did. Ooh. Little Vashawn clothesline a mess out of Section Share. Oh. I'm looking at this here with this WrestleMania.
Look at him put the boots to Sherry.
Oh my goodness. Body slammed her out of heels and everything. Ouch. I like the color scheme of this WrestleMania. If anything, with WrestleMania 9, that's one of the most beautiful WrestleManias they had aesthetically. Yep. How y'all feeling tonight? I know I've kind of lingered back, but if you guys want to see some of the mangas, I might just do a impromptu story sesh. Either a manga or just a regular comic. You about to head off for the night, Casey? I understand. I completely understand. I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer. I'm really trying to stretch it out to like the 2 hour mark. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's longer tonight. I'm not complaining. Everybody say good night to Casey. Yeah. Hmm. And like I said, I know I've changed this angle. I'm chilling right here. I kind of just slipped off my off of the chair and I'm right on the floor. My plan was though. My plan was to. Why my screen getting much darker? My plan was to like say to the 2 hour mark, but if it just gets too slow or whatnot, I'll cut it off early. Look like you're small. Look like I'm small and I've shrunken. I know, Gabe. I'm just honestly, I could get back in the chair, but I'm just kind of liking this like position right here, just a little more chill, and it changes it up a bit. It really changes it up a bit. It's not the same old thing. And I'm looking on here, this stream on my computer. Okay, it's a little behind. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, because that's how it's gonna help me keep up to date with the conversations. Yeah, because I'm like, wait a minute, it's kind of a little bit changing it up a little bit. But I'm really thinking about it now. It has slowed down a bit. I know I said I was going to try to make it to the 2 hour mark. Like the camera is the monster looking down at you as you about to become Power Rangers. I'm about to become Power Ranger. It's morphin' time! Power Rangers! Oh! Well, I'll tell you what, Gabe. Since you're on here. So, I ordered something from Temu, right? Everybody in the chat, put on the letter T in the chat if you ever heard of Temu or Temu. Temu or Temu. I said somebody might pop into the chat, so I'm gonna stay longer. That kind of gave me a little boost. Okay. I'm a Power Ranger lover, right? So I'm a huge Power Ranger lover. And I'm the type of Power Ranger fanatic that if I love the name brand Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? I love the American Power Rangers and I love the Super Sentais. But I will even create my own fictional Rangers. And what I mean by that, I'm not just talking about writing them down or sketching them down on paper, which I've already done that. Gabe, you already know, like you have your fanfics, I have my own fanfics. I told you I created Megaforce before Megaforce actually came out. And ironically, the Red Ranger name was Troy. I've created several, I'd say dozens of Power Ranger teams with different themes. But I'm that type of Power Ranger fanatic that I will buy bootleg Power Rangers and make fictional teams out of them. So like say, I remember Family Dollar. Family Dollar had this bootleg Ninja Storm set. But so basically the box was this, I like the box because it was different. A black box with green lines, so it was very 80s, like 90s Tron-esque. If y'all ever watched Tron, it had that type of vibe. Tron style. And the helmets were the Ninja Storm helmets. So they had red, blue, yellow, navy, and crimson. But it was 6 Rangers, so the 6th Ranger was pink. So think of Ninja Storm, all the colors except green, and instead you had another female and it was pink. So you have 4 guys, 2 girls. I actually still have those. I'll find them. The plastic was not the highest of quality, but it was high enough that you could actually play with it and do a little bit of damage if you knew how to play with the toys and not just damage. And so it was supposed to be a space theme. Ironically, the bodies were the Power Rangers in space bodies. They were just repainted and not the same logo. Yeah, a pink extra Ranger. Yeah, so it was 6 Rangers, but you just had an extra color. Ironically, you had 2 blues and 2 reds. And what I mean by 2 blues and 2 reds in the set, they used the Ninja Storm thing. So you had red and crimson, blue and navy. And the only other colors that had like a different dynamic was yellow and pink. So you didn't even have black and you didn't even have green. But I'm like, I'm still gonna get them. I'm like, because it was one of the better Power Ranger bootlegs to ever come out because the men actually look like men and the women look like women. Because usually when they have like a bootleg, they got all of them all male, muscular. They can have a pink one and have her muscular. Like, no, don't do that. Always like when the men look like men and women look like women. And if you can't do that, if you a good Power Ranger bootleg is always the unisex one, where they always had like the round chest and the body's kind of like yay big. Because if you kind of use your interpretation, it could either be male or female, or if like depending on the color, it could be male or female. Or sometimes they had like a skirt attachment for the female, and that's what insinuated was female. So like the unisex figure. And their hands are always like this, so they can grab the weaponry. And they were big enough to actually have them fight and combat, but they were small enough to put them like in a vehicle or a motorcycle or something. Yeah, I know I'm going like real technical into it. I like obscure different stuff. But, excuse me. Going back to that, the reason why I say that is because Okay, so I bought recently gotten a robot type of thingamajig. I looked on Temu. I said, that sure is nice. It's like a 6-figure set. The colors were attractive. And putting them together, I said, it just reminds me of Power Rangers. I said, I mean, it was at a good price too. It was cheap. And I said, you know what? I wanna get this. Just cause. It's a Megazord. It is a Megazord. Would you like to see it, Gabe? Here on this live. We will do an impromptu live Temu review of this Zord. I don't know if I want to take it out of the package or not, but I definitely don't mind sharing with the audience. You up for it, Gabe? Stay there, man. Hold on. I got you. Are you ready, Gabe? And so the box is called a mini cool team 6-in-1 transformation Dragon King Kong. All right, Gabe, are you ready for the bootleg Power Rangers that I bought, or at least a bootleg Megazord that I bought? And to show you how kind of obscure it is in Japanese. Yes, it's called the 6-in-1 Transformation Dragon King Kong. Let me know when you're ready to see it, man, and I will show you. I'm like, Lord have mercy, this box. Even when I take it out, I might just keep it and I'll just tape it back up. All right, here we go. That's it. And then what really attracted me to getting it was the color scheme and how they made sure the red was in the middle when you put it together. Because I've seen some other ones where the red went in the middle, or they didn't even have red at all. It was like color scheme wise, it was perfect. Like, oh shoot. And they got, if I wanted to just make they combine. They actually combine. All 6 of them. If only I had some figurines to kind of match them, it'd be perfect. But they don't have like no figurines to match them. Or I don't know, I might do like a big deep search. If I find them, I'll let you know. Or I might do like Wild Force and some other later seasons of Power Rangers where the color scheme don't really match. That gives them more like a Voltron type of thing, but you know. So like, yeah. So this will be the Red Ranger Zord. The Green Ranger Zord. Actually, we have 2 greens. The Blue Ranger Zord. Yellow Ranger Zord. There's another Green Ranger Zord and the Purple or Violet Ranger Zord. So we got 2 greens. So like one of these is a lighter green, one's a darker green. Who knows? The lighter green might be more like the female. Now look at the box set. You see how they combine? And they got in the Japanese. Like I'm gonna take them out the box and just like put them together, maybe like have them model or something. But I'm keeping the box. I don't know. I like this very obscure Japanese-esque type of this art. I like it. I really, really like it. It's just something different. What you think? What you think about it, Gabe? I'll have to message you and let you know how much it costs. But yeah. And now you see okay, so and whoever had it, obviously they kind of had like damage like crazy because the box is like boom, boom, boom damage. It's pretty big. I'm thinking about taking it out right now. It's showing me the instructions. It's showing me the instructions. Okay, I'll say, well, this is supposed to separate, so it's definitely not broken. But when I saw it, I saw it like a little promo, and I love the color scheme. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm getting this. I'm definitely getting it." It's like the Power Ranger fan in me was like, "Oh, this is like a good bootleg team." If I really just wanted to, just make a team of bootleg Rangers. That's exactly. That's exactly. I mean, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Go bootleg Rangers! Ooh, go bootleg Rangers! Yep. Power Rangers bootleg power. Bootleg Battleizer. You remember the Battleizer game? That'd be the name of the Battleizer. Once you made a VR Trooper? Wait a minute, you say VR Troopers? I got a VHS. I don't know if it's VR Troopers, but it's something like on the magnitude of that. That's like where they get into their suits and they combine and fight. Go bootleg Rangers! Ha 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 ha! Bootleg Rangers! But I said I was just gonna get I didn't have to get it, but it was cheap. And it's like, you know what? If I don't get it, I'm gonna be thinking about getting it. You know what I mean? We got 3 people in the chat. Yo, who's in the chat? Show yourself. Welcome to the live. I'm just kind of chilling back. I was a little bit more professional at first. Now I'm just chilling back, man, as the night is progressing. So they're talking about Power Rangers, talking about a whole bunch of stuff. We talk about we're giving thanks for Holy Week and enjoying ourselves. You ever watch Mystic Knights? I remember Mystic Knights and Beetleborgs. I remember. Definitely. Oh. Y'all punish me because I'm yawning. But I'm human. Been busy. But I wanted to talk with my homies. I wanted to talk with my friends. I wanted to talk with my group. Yes, I did. Power Rangers. How y'all feel about the Power Rangers coming back? They're supposed to be trying to revamp the series. I'm just going off the cuff now, keeping the audience engaged, at least the best I can. It's like whenever I start a live, I'm like, okay, I gotta be this, that, I gotta be perfect. I gotta get this done, this done, this done. I'm still not where I'm at because I don't have the big studio setup. But it's like I'm getting a fan, well, not fans. I'm getting a following just sitting on my lazy boy chair and just talking about things I like. I hope they do it right too, Gary. Good storytelling is what's going to save it. But I'll be honest. Like I tell some people, I am a stickler of certain Power Ranger tropes, of certain tendencies, and just don't change it up too much. It's like, you can have another Ranger be the leader other than the Red Ranger. You can do that occasionally. I say change it up every year. But once you start going way, way, way out there, then it can lose its identity. You know what I mean? Where the colors don't have their meaning. You know what I mean? So we know red is passionate, is leadership, is aggression, is fire. You know what I mean? Blue is cool, is also determined, is smooth. It could be moody or it could be intense. Black is authoritative or outlier. Mystic, mysterious, roguish. Yellow is bright, bubbly, unorthodox, maybe a little bit eccentric. Green could be eccentric. Dynamic, wild, adventurous. Pink is feminine, fertile, intuitive. White could be intuitive, feminine, light, or bold, glorious, or odd, depending on how it's interpreted. The colors actually mean something, At least in certain situations, I feel. What do you think about the Ninja Turtles, Power Ranger, and Space crossover? I like that crossover. It's not my favorite crossover because some of them turtles was kind of scary. I liked it. I'm not gonna just fully hate on it. I honestly prefer this gonna be any crossover is with the same Power Ranger teams. Like Power Rangers, the Space Rangers coming to help the Lost Galaxy Rangers was like epic. It's like they came back, like, we know about these psychos, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you with the Psycho Rangers. It was like boom. And then when Lost Galaxy came to help Lightspeed Rescue, once again, boom. Then what Lightspeed Rescue do? Same thing for Time Force. What Time Force do? Same thing for Wild Force. And then what Wild Force do? So I think they had with Wild Force Ninja Storm. I remember seeing the where the Red Ranger, both reds were in the same vehicle, both yellows or blues in the same vehicle, white and blue. It was just a good mix up. With things like that, you gotta know how to do them. You know how to do them right is fun. Instead of messing with my shoulder. It's not hurting, I'm just messing with it like I am. I've been on the live for an hour and 30 minutes. I believe that the Turtles should have been in the Jim Henson movie, Ninja Turtles, with the third season of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That would have been good. That would have been good. Gabe, what's your favorite Mighty Morphin season? 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? You all right, puppy? I miss my puppy. I bumped my toe in the puppy. You okay, puppy? You lay down, puppy. Y'all look at my puppy. Look at sweet puppy. Put a like in for sweet puppy. Little bit. Y'all see my puppy? See the old pooch? Y'all see her? Yeah. Season 2. And it's almost a big debate. When we get a chance, Gabe, I know we talked about it. We are going to rewatch. We are going to react to the Power Rangers. I got to get a good date to start and really be able to do that. So, because my schedule is getting really, really busy. It's not getting, it is there. A lot of Power Ranger sticklers, a lot of Power Ranger fans are season 1 diehards. And the second Jason, Trini, and Zach left, they left right along with them. Then you have the season 2, season 3 diehards. But the second that Kimberly left, there was a wave that left. And by the time it went from Mighty Morphin to Zeo, that was it. And then you have the ones that actually stayed after Mighty Morphin and stayed with Zeo, but then Turbo really turned them off. And then you had them diehards that stayed through that and went along with Space and grew with the Ascension. And then the second Space ended, they wanted to leave. And that was the end of the Zordon era. But then some continued to come back and see this brand spanking new team with Lost Galaxy that actually kept the tradition going. It actually went more into the lore. But I would actually. You right, puppy? I would say season 2 as well. But once we watch it again, I'm going to see why everyone would say season 1. And I think some people say once Tommy became the leader, it became the Tommy show. They said it was a little bit better with season 1 because everybody had a more fleshed out character. I'm not gonna lie, I always had a fondness for season 2 because the movie team. The movie team was season 2. You had Tommy, who was the leader of the White Ranger. You had Rocky as the Red Ranger. And I don't know if he would be really second in command. I think he kind of was, more so Billy or so. You had Adam, Billy. So that's red, black, and blue. Then Kimberly was still pink, and then my girl Aisha was yellow. Time to boogie with the bear. Time to boogie with the bear. But I tell you what, is because the stream is getting a little bit more quiet. I'm not gonna hold up. I was almost thinking, Gabe, would you want to see me combine these or work these out impromptu? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. You want to do it? Tell you what, that's what I'm gonna do, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna sit up for this one. I'm going to sit up. Here we go. Ooh, I got the ashy knees. I don't want y'all to see me eating ashy. I gotta be appropriate. Combine them. All right. So here we go, y'all. And I might make this into a short. I got this off of Temu. It is the Mini Cool Team 6-in-1 Transformation Dragon King Kong. So almost like a bootleg Power Rangers, Voltron, this type of thing. And so what we're going to do, and see the packaging is really kind of torn. I'm going to see if I can try to keep the packaging. We are going to combine this thing. So here we go. So we have the green Zord, the blue Zord, the light green Zord, the yellow Zord, another green Zord, the blue Zord. Oh, okay, this just their colors on here is different from what's actually on here. So let me show y'all on this side. So we have the yellow Zord, the green Zord, the purple Zord. I'm calling them Zords because, yeah, I'm Power Ranger like that. So just bear with me. The red Zord, the light green Zord, the lime green Zord, and the blue Zord. So let's put them together. Yeah, and Godzilla. Exactly. So where do I start? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tear because the packaging is raggedy, so I'm going to tear it. But I'm going to see if I can keep the back of it. So here is the plastic for it. Some things are kind of broken off, but they can like reattach. Oh, so I see they kind of misused the packaging. They ain't really give it a flute. Oh, well. When I got it, it was cheap. I can't remember the price of it, but it was cheap. So it's not like I'm losing anything. Oh, what's this here? Is this a little letter? It's not nothing scary or negative. Or something like a little magnet or something. Oh, okay. These are the little stickers. Okay, so some stickers that go along with this. Okay. So I'm going to keep the box. I'm somehow do my best to keep this box. So this is the yellow Zord. Hoo-ha-ha. Boom, bam, boom. Matter of fact, let me do this here. Y'all stay with me. I'm going to throw the crumbs of this pizza away. Just a second. Stay with me. We're having an impromptu reveal. What I call the Dragon King Megazord. That's what I'm just call the Megazord. All right, so let's see here. Let's see what else we got. All right, I'm trying to see if I can save this packaging. Here goes the Green Zord. Okay, so each one has a sticker that goes along with it. I'm gonna put the sticker in each area. So here goes the green. Woo-ha-ha. Here goes the green one. So the yellow and the green. Quality of the plastic is not the highest, but it's not the lowest. So it's actually pretty darn good to say it's what it is. I say if you have it, be very careful with it. This is the first little figurine I ever gotten from Camu. This is the purple Zord. All right, so we got purple or violet Zord. Put in the chat, would you prefer purple or violet? So here's nice deep color, very rich color. Very, very rich color. So I like that. We're going to go ahead and get to, as being a Power Ranger stickler, would be the leader Zord. Now, unless this has a lore attached to it. Uh-oh. If not, okay, here is the red Megazord. I'm calling him Red Megazord because just say robot, but I'm calling him Megazord because I want to. Purple, all right. Purple is, I guess you didn't like the violet. Purple is, I actually Googled now, purple and violet, the difference I think is, they say like purple is has more of a reddish hue or pinkish hue, and violet is more blue. Here's I'm gonna call the red Zord in this case. Boom, bam, boom. That's what I'm calling the red Zord in this case. Now we have 2 shades of green in this. And so for my imagination, my interpretation, this would be more of the more feminine green because it's a lighter color green. So like if I was like a writer for a Sentai Power Ranger group, or even just for the show, the operator of this Zord would be female. That's just my opinion. You see, definitely wing heavy. It gives off, more like pterodactyl, so like the light wings and stuff like that. So you see why I say that, because you have 2 different shades of green here. It's not like it's pink or like another more dynamic, diverse color. So I put that right there. I mean, this, and then it's on its tiptoes. So yeah, kind of give a ballerina vibe, kind of like ballerina or gymnast vibe, like Kimberly. So woo bam boom. Itself, that would be a more feminine Zord or holder. And then this one, okay, so it has a piece that might have, I would say, either broken off or just supposed to be disattached. But we're going to work it because I got it for cheap, so it's not like I'm just like mad or nothing. This is the blue Zord. A blue Zord type of thingaroo. And there's stickers. If you see these little yellow things within this box, I'm keeping the box. They are stickers, and I will put them on later. So as you can see right here, so as you can see right here, hold up. Let me see what you're saying, Gay. Cool. Speaking of Power Rangers, I'll have let's see Power Rangers versus Mr. Peanut. Oh, Power Rangers versus Mr. Peanut. Uh-oh. So if you can see right here on my little lounge table, this is my, I'm gonna call them, because it was called Dragon King Kong, 6-in-1 transformation Dragon King Kong. Well, actually, there was supposed to be a rumor there was supposed to be a Dragon Knights type of Ranger. So might call them Dragon Knights or Dragon Knights. But instead of Knights like Knights, it could be Dragon Knights, like one word. Dragon, like Dragon, Draga, and then Nites. Dragon Knights. That's just like a little snafu, maybe something like that. Or Dragon Force. Let's put Dragon Force. Make it more generic. So, boom, bam, boom. Some Temu Power Ranger Megazords, I guess you say that. Temu for us. So now we're going to put these babies together. So I'm looking at the instructions on here. Uh-oh, I don't want to lose no stickers. I don't want to lose the stickers in the placement that they're supposed to be in. Because if I mess it up, oh well. That's why I'm keeping all the stickers. So let me turn around. I'm going to be looking at the instructions from the ground here. So there it is. All right. So let's see. Because the red is supposed to be like the chest or head of the Zord. Uh-oh. So Dragon Force reminds me of a Power Rangers I made up called Power Rangers Dragon Rider. Uh-huh. Exactly. Okay, so let's see, because it's not giving me an instruction book, so we're going to kind of wing it here. Let's see. So I got this right here. So where's the head of the Zord? Or maybe, matter of fact, I think I tell you why I might have it wrong. I'm looking at the colors. Well, instead of looking at the colors, I might need to be looking more at the style of the Zord. I'm going to see something here. I'm going to see something real quick. We gonna find out something here. Or this might be the head of the Zord right here. No, so I'm already at the head of the Zord. Okay. We might be up for a while on this one. Because I can't go off of color coding on this, actually. I want to be technical. All right, so I'm just moving around now. I'm like, oh, let's see. Kind of going off of luck here. Uh-oh. So let's see. Looking at what I got right here. Go, go, Power Rangers. Ooh. And why am I singing a song? Oh, because I don't want no copyright, because I don't own the song to the Rangers. But the show starts a mess if I don't tell them I don't own the song. If I can get it done, we're gonna be up here for a while with it. Y'all ready? Just bear with me. Well, let's see. I might work on another Zord. Let me see if I can kind of work on another. I'm free flowing it, y'all. I'm free flowing. I'm free flowing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, did my light go out? My light went out. I'm free. Yeah, they can't copyright. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, they better not game. Oh, did I snatch something off? I did. Dun, dun, dun. No. I'm trying to see how I'm getting everything to combine here. Uh-oh. And then mind you, these like some cheap Temu Rangers, or Temu Zord. So don't panic, people. I know I try not to. Let's see. I'm just saying because they don't really have an instruction manual. It's more so they have this thing that's just a book. I don't know if I got it right. This might be a fail. Oh no, wah, wah, wah. Or I might be going off the wrong assumption and thinking that just because they have the color set up in one way, I'm supposed to follow the colors and I just need to follow the style of the Zord. So I see right here, Zord damage. I know that's right. Because I see in one of these here, actually. Uh-oh. Because they go into multiple forms, Gabe. That's what's kind of funny. It's not like it's just straight up, oh, they don't, it's just like, it's like cheap, but it has a gem to it. You all right, puppy? My dog's gonna be like, huh? What you doing, daddy? You all right, puppy? Woo! I'm barking at my dog, y'all. And then, oh, now she want to come up here to me. You want to say hey, puppy? You want to say hey to the audience, puppy? Y'all say hey to puppy. Look at puppy. Look at my sweet puppy. Look at this sweet old puppy. Say hey, puppy. Say hey, your sweet chocolate puppy. Then I done woke up. Look at that puppy. Yo, sweet baby. Yo, sweet baby. Yo, sweet hyper doggy. Yo, sweet woo. Little chocolate thing. Big old baby. See, your Uncle Gabe say, hey. Say, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. Old puppy. This is my sweet baby. This is my doggy. My dog. But you gonna help me put this thing together, puppy? Yeah, she's smelling. She's like, what in the world is this? Don't you try to tap that box. Cause you be trying to choke on something and I'm gonna get your booty. I'm gonna get your booty, puppy. Okay. So I'm trying to see how I can combine these things. We're gonna find a way. I might not be able to do it tonight, y'all, but we're gonna find a way. Cause I'm be like, wait a minute, EJ right here playing with toys or something? Then our toys are action figures, the collectibles. That's just the big. It's just the big. Oh, look at this here. I like this Zord. Look how this thing is twisted. See? I mean, the color and painting is actually not bad to say it is what it is. Oh, no, this dog's trying to get my attention. But I tell you what, I might not be able to get this going like I want to, but if not, that's okay. I'm gonna find a way to do this. When I do, y'all, we're gonna talk about it if I remember. Never too old for toys. Hey, that's good to know, Gabe, because I'm still a big kid at heart. I'm still a big kid at heart. But Gabe, I tell you what, man, I'm gonna find out a way to navigate this thing. I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. We hadn't made it to the 2-hour mark yet, but just kind of because they're already kind of like in a battleizer, battle Zord type of thing, like roar type of thing. But I'm gonna work it. I'm gonna see how it goes. I like them. I didn't waste no money on them because they're actually pretty good. Even though you could say they're cheaper or whatnot, they're actually very, very, very good for the price I paid on them. I ain't paid much. When I say I didn't pay much, I ain't paid much. And we will call it a wrap, really, for tonight. What you think about my choices on who would I like? Who would operate the Zords? What you think from? Because I already know. Because you see, I have red in the front, so red is going to be. Red will definitely be my leaders, of course. So red, you got red as the leader. Who you think I should have as the second in command? Matter of fact, I think what I got wrong here, this might be the chest of my Zord. Because looking at the color scheme now, and I think this might be it is a weapon. So they have weapons attached to it. Huh? Ooh, wait a minute, hold up. You see the light kind of saying it's cheap, it ain't bad. So some of the weaponry and stuff is attached to the robot or attached to the Zord and it disconnects. So that's not bad. So actually, instead of focusing on the color scheme, that's why I'm messing up. Instead of focusing on the color scheme of it, focus on the style of the Zord. Because this right here, from what I'm looking at, if you look at the box, I'll show it at a later time because I got to put the stickers on there. This would be the chest and head of the Zord. This would be it. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know. The Temu Rangers. What you think? Power Rangers Temu Force. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna break it over there. Show you it's cheap. I can easily reattach it. Yeah, I can easily reattach it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you were to get this, just know that, hey, you're not getting nothing perfect, but you are getting somewhat of a hidden gem. As I've stated before, is somewhat of a hidden gem of a figurine or a toy. That I will say. You're going to have some difficulty kind of navigating like I am right now. Team Force, Kroger Force, that's it. Team Force versus Kroger Force. We'll make it happen. Go Team Force. Because we distribute everything. Unless you have the Amazon Force, then that's going to kind of, that's who might give them some problems. Okay. Not bad. It's a good and cheap, but like fun. You know how to play with and operate them. You can have some fun with these. But we got 4 more minutes. We'll go ahead and make it official to the 2-hour mark. Got 4 minutes before we call the Rizap. And the articulation is actually not bad. You kind of see I can really move the arms and the wings. This has been a good stream for this Holy Week. Doing a little impromptu action figure robot combo review. Not bad at all. I'm yawning. I got some more work I got to do. I'm going to rest up, chill out, enjoy the rest of this night. Thank you, Gabe, for coming in. Thank you for everybody else who came in. And I think we just gonna call it a wrap. Yep. Then we just gonna call it a wrap for tonight. So I'm gonna stick into to sharpen my content creation game. Tonight I'm more so say, well, let me just make sure I come and see the audience, be productive, create content, keep you guys engaged, up to date on what I'm doing. And yeah, it's cheap as it broke to stuff like that, but hey, it is. I'm talking about it being cheap. I'm the one that bought it. I'm the one playing with it. But I mean, hey, that's what make it fun, dog, on it. Oh, I think I'm gonna get one of these little parts connected. I'm gonna have some arms or something somewhere. I'm gonna work this here, but definitely, like, if you ever would get it, definitely look at the box. It's gonna give you instructions. Don't look at the colors. That's what's gonna confuse you. That is for sure. That is for sure. It looks good. I like it. But all right. Enough of the playing around. We'll have another time to play. I'm going to go ahead and get some other things going. And I'll probably, once I get off this live, I'll be able to combine this. You all have a good night. Yeah, like Voltron. Like Voltron. I will keep you up to date. Like I said, some more skits coming in the works. You'll probably see several this week. Like really be like boosting and pumping them up this week. I know I'm yawning like crazy. That means, yeah, I need to go and shut it down. You have a good night too, Gabe. Everybody, y'all have a good night. And I will see you later. And in this last 30 seconds, the red Zord says bye. The blue one says bye-bye. The yellow one says the same thing. And then the purple says peace out. And then we have the 2 greens. We have the lighter green. It says fly away. And then we have the darker green that's saying I do. Bye. And I have this Poochie that I got to take care of. So you have a good night and be blessed. on this holy week.